Hey you guys, I am going to be transforming myself into Buffy Summers for a 20 to 30 second bit. Something about the show, for those of you who haven't seen it, is that the stunt doubles are actually insane. So I am going to be filming a bit of me doing a stunt double bit from the show. I will put up a picture somewhere of the reference photo that I'm using for the makeup. First thing I'm going to do is put concealer on. I'm using my Maybelline. Apply it here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Cover up this pimple and this redness. She has like perfect skin in the show, like never a blemish. It's pretty impressive, especially since she's a high schooler and I had the worst skin in high school. All right, I'm covering up. I'm just like spot treating. Again, I'm not gonna be going like too hard in this because it's literally for like a 2-second bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like let this sit for a second because some makeup person on the internet said to do that. And it's like better. I don't know. Revealing to you guys that I don't wear foundation because I'm acne prone, all right? And I just don't need all that. I don't need all of that clogging my pores. And then I'm gonna go in with this contour stick that's got hair on it, probably from my cat. This is so gross. She like knocks my makeup off my desk when I'm sleeping and I wake up sometimes and there's shit all over it. So I'm gonna just do some contouring. Cheekbone. Also, like, just so you guys know, I really like makeup. I like doing makeup, but I kind of don't know what I'm doing. So if you're like, what is she doing and what order is that? I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blend this out on my nose, get that redness out of the way, and then go over top with the nose contour. I keep watching these YouTube videos of people being like, find your niche, find your niche. Leave me alone. I'm creating kind of like a button effect because I feel like she has a very like buttony nose. This, by the way, if you guys are curious, is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Yeah, I have some of the fancy stuff too. Oh, fuck me. I hate when I do that. All right, well, I have some of the fancy stuff too. I'm gonna start blending out the contour and then I'm gonna go in and blend the concealer. This is weird. I usually don't like look down like this when I'm doing my makeup. I'm usually like this. Which I was gonna maybe do, but like I got stage fright looking at myself in the mirror when I was doing this with the camera on like front facing view. I don't even think I'm gonna add blush for this because she is so freaking tan. I already kind of have a little bit of like a pinky undertone to my skin. So because I have that pink undertone already, I'm not going to add any more to it because that's just a lot. All right, I'm blending out this. I like don't really contour my nose ever. I feel like the last time I like really tried to do a nose contour was like maybe in high school and I just like looked like I had a dirty nose for the whole day. And that might be what's happening here. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like, I don't know what that looks like. And then I'm gonna blend out the concealer with my finger. Just gonna pat, 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 pat.
going like this. Going like this.
I have very, very dark under eye circles because I've got very thin skin there. And yeah, so it always kind of looks very like dark blue and veiny. And yeah, I don't know if you can ever like change that. Okay, how are we looking, you guys? I'm feeling cute. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with another contour stick. I'm gonna use the Fenty bronzer and kind of just go back over where I've contoured, but just like a little bit more because it's kind of dark. It's like too dark for my skin tone. But again, she's so freaking tan that I think it'll work. Hear me out. Go like this. Just gonna dab it. A little dab. I feel like I just kind of made my nose look dirty, but whatever. Whenever I see people fighting, I like grab popcorn and I lock in to watch free entertainment. I'm just gonna go a little bit right on the center, like where I would put blush, because again, she's got this like bronzy face happening, and I'm trying to emulate that. I'm trying to go for authenticity, you guys. Are we looking snatched? Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is, let me go grab it. Some setting powder. This is from e.l.f., the Halo Glow setting powder. I love this shit. And I'm gonna put this might get messy because I'm like not using a surface. Guys. I'm like balancing everything up. I really hope this doesn't fall. That would suck. Okay, I'm gonna go under my eyes like this. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is like an easy bake oven on my face. I'm gonna do a little easy bake. This has become like my saving grace, you guys. I go like this because she's got such a matte complexion. In the 90s, very matte makeup. I'm gonna go like that. Not too much because again, I'm like not trying to have the worst acne tomorrow. But just like a little light thing. Oh, and that was really thick. Just bringing that down. I didn't really let it bake. I kind of just blended it in because I wasn't thinking. This is like a eyebrow gel. I'm just gonna groom my eyebrows and then leave them like that. I might not even fill them in. Maybe I think I have a brown eyeshadow, so maybe I'll go back at the end and fill them in a little bit, but maybe I should, yeah. Just kind of grooming these so they stay in place. I've had a very long and horrendous eyebrow journey. I went through a period of time where I didn't have eyebrows, where I had too much of eyebrows. Kind of like a constant battle. I feel like mine kind of grow in a little bit strangely, and I have like a freckle in my eyebrow, which makes it kind of hard to like shape sometimes. I feel like a lot of the makeup looks for her are very cool toned, very metallic, very gray, purple. So I'm using I'm not going to like completely tilt it because my cat knocked this off my desk and shattered it. So I have like one of them is like, I don't know if you can see, is like hanging on by a thread. but this is from ColourPop. It's the Cloud 9. It's actually like, I use this, no joke, on a regular basis. It's one of my favorite palettes. Love their products and they're pretty affordable, and I feel like they're better than some of the high-end things I tried. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm gonna go in first with this like white shade. It's called All Fluff. I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid as like a base coat. This is kind of fun. I feel like I'm like in middle school right now, because all I would do in middle school is I would come home and I would watch makeup tutorials of girls that were like in high school doing their makeup, and I would try to do it, and I would do such a bad job, but I always just found it so much fun. It's like dress up, playing dress up. This brush, I'm going to go in with this like gray, oops, that was way too much, this gray color, and I feel like she kind of has it like pretty far up. She has it pretty far up to her eyebrow, so I'm gonna place it like a little bit higher. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, no, I feel like this is it. I'm kind of like liking this, like no lie. I feel like when I was younger, I was always trying to make warm things look good on me, because I'm like, oh, I don't know why. I was like, oh, I've got brown hair and brown eyes, so therefore warm tones, but I think cool tones tend to look better on my skin tone, and I feel like a lot of these old school 90s looks make me feel very happy and excited, because I often like the way they look. I remember like when I was in middle school, having that like glowy summer look was really in, and that shit would just never look good on me. Like when I put like an orangey undertone of an eyeshadow on my eyes, I look sick. Taking that same brush, because I'm too lazy to get up and get a different one, I'm gonna go in with this other shade on this palette called Ecstatic, which is like a purpley metallic color, and kind of put that more like right here. Smoked out look. Okay, this feels fun. I'm not sure if I'm like really nailing this right now, but again, this is for a bit. She has like what looks like a little bit of like a silvery sparkle thing happening underneath the brow bone right here, and like in the inner corner a little bit. Okay, this is called Droplets. This is the color that my cat shattered. So I'm gonna take this little brush and I'm gonna dab that and go right here underneath. Just got so much of that in my eye. I'm gonna go back with this contour stick and just kind of dab this on a brush and fill in my brows with it. I don't know if that's gonna be a bad idea, but we're watching it happen in real time, guys. Her eyebrows are like pretty brown. Just trying to fill it in. What I have. Because mine are like pretty sparse in the front. I think that was kind of a bad color choice, but maybe it'll look better when I have the wig on. I probably should have put the wig on first, but what's so funny, Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny bit of eyeliner. It looks like she has like the teensiest bit of like a wing happening. Not really, just more of like an upturn. So doing a pencil instead of liquid, because pencil gives it more of that matte look. So I'm just like taking like really, really light strokes because I feel like I think I went a little bit too dark on the top because I went with a heavy hand. So for this lower lash line, I'm really just like trying to be super light. So it almost has like a gray effect instead of like a dark black. I'm gonna go pretty light with it because I feel like she's not doing all that much with it. I feel like her lashes are pretty chill. Go back under here, try to lighten it up because I feel like my under eye circles are dark. I mean, she kind of has that too in this picture. It almost looks like it's kind of coming through. I can't tell, but that might have been too much. That was definitely too much. You guys, I really hope I don't break out from this, but I probably will. It's just this is the downside of makeup, is that it's so much fun, but you gotta make sure you're cleaning it off, you guys. Make sure you're not clogging them pores. I feel like I'm almost doing this to kind of hide the redness in my cheek, because I swear I don't see an ounce of pink in this photo. It is so bronzy concealer. I'm going back in with a little bit more of that white eyeshadow and putting it here on my eyelid, because I feel like I kind of got rid of that crease with the amount of gray that I put on. I'm not sure if this is doing anything for me. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna do the lips. I think that's the last thing. I'm taking this NYX lip pencil that I have in nude beige, and I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. This is probably one of the grossest things that I have, just by the amount of time, like the amount of years that I've had this, but I feel like it's the perfect thing for this look. It was something that was gifted to me by my mom, I think, a while ago. Like, I'm talking like a couple years, and I don't really use it that much, but every now and then I'm like, oh, this is the perfect thing. And the brand, it says Sweet and Shimmer, but I think it was from Ulta. I don't know. Yes. Yes. That feels like the look. Maybe a little bit too much. I think I'm gonna go like this. Just taking a clear lip gel. This is CeraVe. What do we think? Did we achieve the look? Now it's time for the wig and the outfit. Here's the final look with the wig and the outfit. This is not the right hairdo for this outfit, but it does still feel like a very Buffy wig. I like how I also just like had all these garments in my closet. Like, I already had all this stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching.